Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chrissy. Welcome if you are new, you know what to do. Click that subscribe button down below so you can join the squad. Come on in, bring it on in, all of that. As you guys can tell by the title, I will be talking about my 30-day cleanse, the ins, the outs, the pros, the cons, and let's get into it. First things first, I wanted to talk to you guys about why I started the cleanse. One of the reasons why I personally started the cleanse was because I was drawn to do it. God gives us messages, he shows us signs, and he tells us what exactly he wants from us. And so I was drawn to do the cleanse, and I kept trying to avoid it for maybe a month. I just kept making excuses for why not to do it, why I shouldn't be doing it right now not the time, blah, blah, blah. So I kept on trying to make excuses for it until I couldn't make excuses anymore for it. I began to become very overwhelmed, and it was like, I told you to do the cleanse. I told you, time to take a break, time to step back. I'm kind of like the therapist friend to a lot of people, friends, family members. I'm like the therapist, and it does become kind of overwhelming from time to time. And then on top of that, I have my own family that I live in the house with. When it comes to social media, doing social media for a business, it just becomes very overwhelming over time. So I just kept making excuses for why I shouldn't be doing it every time. I was just like, well, I kind of took a break before my birthday. I always do a cleanse. I did a cleanse before my actual 30th birthday, and I was just like, I already took a cleanse, backed away from social media, not really communicating with a lot of people like that, just pretty much doing my own little thing. And I was just kind of in denial, I shouldn't be taking no cleanse right now. I shouldn't be doing no cleanse right now. Whole time, yeah, I needed a cleanse. Yeah, God kept sending me signs okay, I need to do a cleanse. It was people coming to me. We would be talking about cleansing and everything like that. And then it was just okay, I see all the signs now. So May 10th, 2024, I decided to go ahead and move forward with doing the cleanse. May 9th, I remember I was praying and everything. I was like, okay, well, I know what I want to achieve. I know what I want to do. And I know my why for doing this. And so let me just go ahead and do what I need to do. Let me be more disciplined. Let me be more of who God wants me to be. So May 9th, I prayed, did my whole little social media scroll, posted whatever I was going to post, and then I got off of there. I deleted the apps. I deleted everything. I didn't want no notifications coming to my phone. That's completely cut all ties, right? And not only was it with social media, it was with family members and friends as well, because like I told y'all, it could be very overwhelming with family members and friends as well, not even just always social media. So me personally, I use social media for business. So when I'm on social media, I'm not really doing the most interacting on there, but it does become overwhelming. The people that I follow and just what they are posting and just how it look on the outside looking in and everything. So, I just wanted to be more grounded and everything. And I said, you know what? Let me just get rid of it. So May 9th, I just did that, got rid of everything. Notifications, wasn't really communicating with nobody outside of my family. And so mainly the family that I'm in the house with, okay? And so I wasn't really communicating with nobody unless they hit me up and it's something very serious. Thank the Lord, it wasn't nothing very serious during my cleanse time that I just needed to just oh my God, let me contact them back. Let me see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I did, however, keep people in my prayers because I know that some people that I talk to on the regular, but I knew that I needed to do this for myself. And this is what God wanted me to do. So the first part was to disconnect. And that's what I did. I disconnected from social media, friends, family members, just a lot of communication. I wanted the communication to come fully between me and God, right? And I just wanted to be disciplined. I wanted to listen to what he's saying the first time he's telling me. I just wanted to be more disciplined. I already connect with God, but I wanted to connect with him on a deeper level and just see what it is he wants from me. So you guys, this is not my first disconnect. This is not my first moving away from social media, people. This is not my whole first thing. But you know, from time to time, you do have to do this. I feel like, me personally, I have to do this because God draws me to do it. I got rid of everything besides YouTube because I'm not really on YouTube watching a lot of videos all the time. I'm not really on there like that. I was more so no social media. I had my videos scheduled. They will be already scheduled, in the works, already coming, right? So I was just documenting my journey during my vlogs and stuff, and I would edit and then have them uploaded and scheduled. So it would just look like, you know, nothing's changed, but really a lot has changed. Another thing was this: we were planning to go out of the country, which we have already done, and we've been back. And I just wanted to be in a good space to enjoy my vacation, and I really did enjoy it. And I just wanted to like be peaceful, nothing, just disconnect in the first place from that. You know, you already gonna disconnect because you're on vacation, but I wanted to real life disconnect as well. And that was just what I was drawn to do. God was like, you know what, it's the time, and the time is now on everything. Yes, I did have people hitting me up, texting me and stuff, but it was just to check on me more so because they haven't heard from me. And it just wasn't nothing really serious, like not life-threatening or nothing like that. Because, of course, if something was life-threatening, they do have a way to contact me, and they will be able to contact me, and they will get a response, okay? So what I did in the midst of it all, I ended up journaling and praying a lot. So I would just journal a lot, right? And I showed y'all that during my vlogs. Like, I showed y'all how I would write down some of my days, like reflect on my days, write affirmations for myself, and just how my day is going, whether it was good, bad, overwhelming, whatever. But to be honest with y'all, I really didn't have any bad days and like no overwhelming days during this cleanse. Like, I felt like this cleanse was very much needed. And it's just very important to listen to God whenever he's trying to give you something, because he's giving us what's best for us. I know a lot of times we feel like, oh, I want to do this, or I want to do that, or right now is the time to do this. But honestly, God's timing is never wrong. So I just feel like when I was doing this cleanse, I didn't have no overwhelming days. And if you guys see like my vlogs during the cleanse process, you will see what I'm talking about. And me being on YouTube, I like to be more realistic. I love YouTube because it's just something that I always like to do. I like to talk in front of the camera. I like to show my life here and there. You know, be honest with my audience. When I'm in a good space, a bad space, or whatever. But most of the time when I come on YouTube, I like to be in a very good space and a good light, you know what I'm saying, so I can spread that energy to others. So I feel like journaling is one thing that is very, very good, like on the everyday. You don't even have to necessarily be on a cleanse where you just, you know, detoxing. But I do feel like just like we need to detox our body when we've been eating a lot of stuff, we need to detox our body, you know what I'm saying, our mind and everything as well, regularly as well. I wanted to disconnect and connect with God. So I wanted to disconnect from the world and connect more with God. And over these last 2 years, I have been coming more out of the world, the worldly things. I just love that for me because this world is just becoming a lot. Social media is becoming a lot. And what I've noticed is even if you are on social media every day and you just decide you want to take a break, you take that break. If you still talking to family members and friends, or you still read the news, the newspaper, you still watching CNN, you still watching any type of outlet or something, you're going to find out what's going on. Whether you're in a grocery store and you see a magazine, they're going to have something about what's going on in the world, what people are doing. You know, it's always going to be something. So if you into like celebrities and it's going to be somewhere. You're not missing anything. And that's what I noticed. Every time I come back from my break, I just be like, you know, that break should have been longer because I don't be missing out on anything. People still doing the same stuff. It's still the same stuff posting. It ain't nothing but drama and chaos. It's the same stuff. I don't be missing out on anything, literally. That's why I regularly take these breaks and I regularly detox like this, and I regularly just disconnect from people when I need to, But this last time, I was just like, I was kind of being in denial a little bit, because I was like, I didn't post from January till March. So why am I going to be called to do another one, And I guess God was just like, a longer one, another one, Because, it was very much needed. I feel lighter. I feel more present. And that is actually something that I wrote to myself on one of my affirmations and stuff about how I was feeling. I said that I feel lighter. I feel present. And I feel lighter. I feel present. Even in this day today, I just feel lighter. I feel present. When I was going through the cleanse, I just began to feel like a weight off my shoulders. Like, okay, I ain't got to deal with nobody bull. Okay, I ain't got to deal with this today. I ain't got to do none of that today. I ain't got to scroll and see no BS today. I ain't got to do none of that. I mean, you do hear about it. You don't have to deal with it. I love to wake up and not have to deal with nobody's problems. I love to just wake up and not have to deal with it. Sometimes your friends and your family members, you want to help them out. You want to be the problem solver, and that's me. I feel like problem solving is one of my love languages. Like, you come and talk to me, you vent to me, I'm always trying to look for a solution. And a lot of times it can become overwhelming, especially if you have people that's coming to you. It could even be strangers, but they just come to you, talking to you, venting you, and you are a person that's caring and stuff, and you're just trying to be the problem solver, and they don't seem like they even want to solve their own problem. I just be feeling like, yeah, I need to detox. I need to clean, because, baby, I'm not the trash can. You're not finna come dump all your bull over here, and you don't even want to do nothing to clean out your own self, So I just had to detox, not only from social media, but that's social in period. Like, people that you talk to regularly, people that you don't talk to, random people, all of that. And I just feel more lighter, more calm, more at ease, more present, okay? Because it can get overwhelming, okay? And we do need to do that for ourselves. Because I did the detox, I just feel like I have more time to get things done. Being a business owner, using social media as an outlet for my business and to reach more customers and clients and reach a larger audience, it can become more like, okay, I need to be doing this every day. I need to be staying consistent. I need to be rah, rah, rah. And every day that I would get on social media, I felt very drawn to have to post something. Post. It wouldn't be more so of me that's consuming what others are posting, because a lot of times I get on there, upload my stuff, and that be that. Every time I would get on there, I feel like everything have to be perfect. I got to have everything in order. It got to be posted at a certain time. It got to have the right caption. I need to engage a little bit. Everything, every time I got on there, it just felt like work. It just felt like work. It just felt like work every time with social media. It just felt like work. Even with TikTok. TikTok is more fun, I guess, but at the same time, if you're using it to source your business and you just using it to source creativity and motivational and information and stuff, and you just using it like that, it does become like, okay, I need to do something with this information that I just found out. Or I need to use this for my business. Or I need to do this. Oh, this sound is trending. Let me get on that sound real quick before it goes dead. It just feels like work. That's one of the cons when it came to like me not being on social media. Because I use social media for my business and to build my platforms. And so I remember telling people for the past few years, like, I really want to delete social media. Like, I love YouTube, but when it comes to all the other platforms, I've been kind of like stepping away from it ever since like COVID, even though I was going hard during COVID time, but because I like social media, but at the same time, it can become very overwhelming. So I said, every time I get in that feeling, in that mode, it's because it's too much. It's overwhelming for me. I just need to take my break. I need to step back for a while. I step back for a while, then I come back. The energy feels different. I feel fresher to create. I be in a good mood. I don't have a blockage. So that'll be a pro when it comes to taking a break from social media and then coming back for me. And so I'll be having to do that, and I love to try to do that at the end of the year, beginning of the year, or just whenever God calls me to do it. But I try to be consistent as well, but at the same time, I don't want to give too much, because I used to be posting every single day, and it was growing my platform, but it was like on my mind all day. Social media this, social media that. It just becomes too much, and I don't want to be in that space as a creator. I love when I take a break and then I come back, because I ain't missing nothing that they posting on social media, baby. I ain't missing nothing. Sometimes I be wanting to create a new platform, but I just be like, I really don't be wanting to start over. But at the same time, it could possibly be good for me. When I came back today, I have noticed that what I want to see is different. My mindset is different. I've changed during this season. I've grew, and I just have to refine like my audience. I have to refine the people that I follow. So I have to detox that, and I have to like cleanse that out, because some people that I follow and the stuff that they post, I'm not interested in no more. People that I might have known for years and they post stuff that's not helping me grow, it's just very toxic. I don't want to follow it. I don't want to see it. And I have been like that. I've been already kind of like unfollowing stuff and people, and I've just been unfollowing a lot of stuff, period. But I just feel like I have so much to where it makes me want to like restart my platforms. But I said, you know what? I'm going to just take a little bit at a time and do a little at a time. I feel like it's not even worth restarting. I can just refine my audience and the people that I follow. So I just said, when it comes to that, I'm not missing nothing. I don't have FOMO, fear of missing out. I don't have that. It's always the same thing whenever I come back from my detoxes and my cleanses, which makes it easy for me to do. Now, when I did first do this, like in 2019, 2020, I did feel like kind of weird, like, ugh, I want to post on social media. This is the perfect time to post. I should have been posting this. Blah, blah, blah. I don't feel like that now. So a lot of times when I do these detoxes and these cleanses and I come back, I'm not in a post like I need to catch up type thing. And that's what social media can make you feel like. It can make you feel like everybody else is doing something, having motion, and you're not. And the whole time your life is boring because you're not doing what everybody else is doing. And that's just being of the world, honestly. Like that's just being of society, of the world. Now the more that I do my detoxes and cleanses and I learn more of myself and what God has for me and what he wants for me, my neighbor's dog is always barking, so excuse that. Now I just feel more in control of my time. I just feel more connected to God. I just can hear him more. I can listen to him more. I feel like I have more time to do the things that I want to do, because I'm not always on social media scrolling all day. Every time I get a little sense of bored or nothing to do in the moment, I get on. So I'm not doing it. And I feel like the more detoxes I do, I don't even just grab my phone and do that. Because when I grab my phone, I'm trying to do something as far as like work or business. So I'm not really just even interacting on social media like that. And it was like that even before I even did this current cleanse. I would not even be just grabbing my phone, scrolling on social media, worried about what everybody else is doing. So that brings me to my next point. Nobody is actually really worried about you. I ain't saying this like to be funny or whatever, but people don't be worried about us how we think they be worried about us, right? Now, I'm gonna be honest, I do have like some people that reach out to me when they don't hear from me in a long time. They will reach out to me and be like, well, you haven't posted in like a week or two. I hope all is well, or I hope you're doing good. Hope you and the family is good. Oh, I can't wait to see a new video from you, a new post, a new outfit. You know, I do get them type of messages, and just people sending they love and like to me when I haven't posted in a while, you know. And that just makes me know that I do have people that's outside of my everyday friends and family that cares for me. That's not what I mean when I'm saying people not worried about you. You're not going to have DMs, no contact, no type of interactions, really. None of that stuff when you're not posting. You could be literally like a ghost and come back. You are not missing anything. When you take the time to listen to God about detoxing and cleansing, receiving what you want from God, connecting more with Him, and listening to what it is He wants you to do, He will guide you. He will lead you to what He wants you to do, what He wants you to be accomplishing during this season, and you're really not missing out on anything. Like, people do not be worried about you until you pop up on their timeline, and then all of a sudden everybody worried about you. Okay, I do get like some DMs and some engagements, even on old stuff when I haven't posted in months or whatever. I do get some DMs and stuff, but at the same time, it's just like I get more of it whenever I'm on there. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I'm actively posting and da da da, then it seems like everybody worried about you. Everybody trying to be in your business. Everybody looking at everything you post. Da da da. Other than that, you get contacted from people that actually genuinely care about you and your well-being, you know, when they haven't heard from you. And so honestly, y'all can take this time to just connect more with yourself. Learn who you are, what you like, what you love to do, not what social media is telling you who you should be, what you should be doing, at what time period in your life you should be doing it, because social media can rush us a lot. And I feel like that even with like me wanting to start my business. I always wanted to have my own business, which is why I went to school for business. But I know social media does like push you into trying to start business. Every time you turn around, somebody got a business, somebody trying to sell you something. It's an ad popping up, and it does become very overwhelming. You feel like, well, maybe I should make that a business. And then you did all this stuff to get yourself going for a business and everything, and you find out you don't even want to do this. Ain't nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5. Ain't nothing wrong with working for somebody else. Okay? You can still live your best life like that. Because at the end of the day, you are the boss and the CEO of your own life. You can do what you want to do with your life. You're not feeling overworked. You're not feeling overwhelmed. And like I said, social media does kind of rush us to do this and rush us to do that because everybody else is doing it. Oh, this is the trending hairstyle, so everybody need to have that. These are the trending shoes. If you ain't got the new one on, then you know, it's just always something like that. Like, that's where I just keep in my mind. Like, I love fashion. I love hair. I love lifestyle. I just love beauty stuff, right? I love home stuff. I love beauty stuff. And I just love it all, right? But when we leave, we cannot take that stuff with us. We have to pass that stuff down, and it's going to go wherever, and we ain't going to have no say-so on it. Why would we let social media, and it don't even have to just be social media. It could be your own parents. It could be your friends, your family members, just their opinions and their thoughts. Like, why let what other people think consume us so much and let that just be our reality? Be our reality and be what it's supposed to be. In the real life, none of that stuff even matters. When you log off of social media, you are who you are. When you get off that phone from your friends and family members or the person you just met, you have your own life. So any little facade you putting up or acting in front of people, none of that stuff matters. You can lie to people all day, but you cannot lie to yourself. And if you are lying to yourself, your body knows when you're lying. When you disconnect from people, you just find more time to do things versus all the time you just spend scrolling on social media. You find more time to do the things that you love. You find out more things that you love that you have never even tried. You try new things. You do new things. You just connect more. You're able to have way more time. You just finding out who yourself is. And on this journey of life, you want to find out who you are and what it is you like to do. And it might not be what your friends like to do. It might not be what your family approve of. Or it might not be what social media think is the standard of beauty or the standard of what you should be doing, right? Because we are all different. We are all different. We all don't always like the same things. And we all have different style, different tastes, different mindsets. So I just wanted to find myself more, connect with God more, be who I am for God, do what he wants me to do, be who he wants me to be, and not be who social media, my family members, my friends, strangers think I should be, what I should be doing, when I should be doing it, where I should be at. I just wanted to just disconnect and just be me, right? And learn me more. And I feel like I know myself, but I want to know me more. On this journey, I just fell in love with myself more. Like, I'm like, girl, you like to do this too? What? You know, when you just look back on stuff and you just like, you just so different now. You just love to do this now. You like this kind of stuff too. Whoop the woo, you know. I just feel like on this journey, I just love myself more. I'm loving myself more. I'm loving God even more. I'm connecting with myself. I'm more patient. A lot of times I wasn't as patient with myself. I felt like I should be doing more at my age, or more as a parent, or more this, more that. In reality, I feel like once I just sit back and I see everything that I have going on and stuff, I'm like, I really be doing my big one. God did his big one with me. You know what I'm saying? And I just really am appreciative of that. I'm appreciative of knowing what I know and then not knowing, and just the urge of learning more and becoming more, and just being in the present. Not too much worried about the future, not worried about the past, letting the past be the past, baby. So yeah, this journey was very much needed. I will recommend this. I mean, if you feel like you need to do more than 30 plus days, then I mean, do that. But I do these year round, y'all. I do these year round. I have done it for 5+ months, almost a year. I've done it for a while. So I just feel like it's always needed to fast and receive what it is God has for you. Receive what it is you need to be doing. If you want something in your business, God will show you. He will give you what it is he needs you to do. Stay in his word. Just take it one day at a time, for real. This is going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys are inspired and motivated to start your cleanse, your journey. If you do it permanently, or if you just want to do it for a short period of time, a week or two, you know, like, comment down below if you decide to do it based off my video, and just if you learn anything about yourself. I hope you guys are inspired to do this, and I wish you guys nothing but the best on your cleanse, your fast, and just connecting more with yourself and God. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.